Good morning. Today is November 1st, and it snowed. I think this snow might actually stay. Yesterday we had our first snowfall. Me and Matt did go out at some grouse, and we saw one roughy, and he got away on us. So no video from that. But this morning, shooting light is, I think, in 10 minutes, and I've got about a 15-minute ride to my spot where I'm going to meet Matt. So yeah, it's frigid. We don't find the birds really get up right at sunlight anymore. You gotta wait for the sun to come up and get them out of bed and warm them up. So that's what we're doing here this morning. Yeah, we're gonna head in the woods. Beautiful, beautiful, frosty, snowy morning here in Western Newfoundland. And we're gonna see if we can go get any small game, rabbits, ruffed, and spruce grouse. Let's go. Man, I swear there be that many people in here. If you can tell where I'm at, well, you know what I'm talking about. 8:05 on a Wednesday morning, and there's like 25 sets of tracks. What are you doing? Like, good God. Anyway, not that many areas around my hometown, or where I live anyway, to hunt for grouse steadily. So we hit this every other day. It's a big area, and you do see a bird every time, generally. We found another good spot. That's where I've been shooting a couple of my last videos. But we don't want to overhunt it, so we're giving that like few day breaks in between. So I think we're doing pretty good with that spot. But yeah, so when Slowpoke Matt Barney gets here, we're gonna head in the road and see if we can get any grouse. Well, we're gonna go for a walk now down to Glide Lake. I think Matt's gonna set out a few coyote snares. He's already got some out. So yeah, this place is overrun with coyotes, so we're gonna try to do what we can about that. Yeah, there used to be a lot of ruffed grouse here earlier in the year. I haven't been seeing them the more I come down, which makes sense, but we're gonna see if, did you see something flush? Buzz, I'm actually stupid. That was Matt's coat. Thought I heard a grouse flush. I wish. Yeah, we're gonna keep heading down, see what we can do here in this trail, see what's time to go. Well, Maddie's gonna put a snare there. It's not really a beaten trail, but it's definitely a little path that a coyote or a fox would run in, 100%. And we're gonna keep darting on up trail. Yeah, that right there is not a bad set. You got the hide and flesh from the head of his moose he shot. Snares right there. So yeah, hopefully he'll be able to bag a coyote here. There's a lot of coyotes here. Like if you see my last video, we was in this trail and we actually had coyotes come into about 200, 250 yards of us while we were having a boil up. So, I mean, they're everywhere in here. And that might have a lot to do with the lack of grouse this year, I think. Good chance. So, the more we can get rid of, the better. There's something in the bushes. I don't know, 75 yards down here. Just down there. Now, the last probably 4 or 5 times I come down this trail, there's about a 10-point bull hanging out. And a cow. That's probably what it is. Matt's behind me making me set the snare, but there's something down here. We just broke out here at this beautiful lake. I can get the binoculars out now, see if I can see any ducks, geese, moose, whatever. I'm soaked, Buzz. I just walked that trail. Matt stayed back and put out a good little trap line, I think. That trail's on the better part of what? Kilometer and a half?
2 kilometers.
2 kilometers probably, yeah. What?
Full length of them, 2
kilometers. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Matt's first snares right there. Now, Matt's still new into this, so any suggestions you got in the comments, because I guarantee you some trappers watches my videos, kindly let us know. What?
We want 1 coyote.
1 coyote, and then from there, hopefully some more will come. So we're going to do one here in the middle of the main trail. Nobody comes down this trail. I've been hunting this trail all season now, and I haven't seen the tracks of one other person down here, so it doesn't really matter. Right there. Like, this is perfect, in my opinion. We're just going to block that off a bit so they don't come over there. And leave room for the moose, because moose use this a lot. So yeah, should be a good set. So we just got into that trail. Matt set a few coyote snares, so hopefully he has some luck with them. Take a few coyotes out of this area. That'd be awesome. Yeah, we're gonna start going up the road now, and I think we might have a cook up, and hopefully we see a grouse. It's 10:41, so still possible. The sun never did poke out yet. I don't know if it's going to, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Alright guys, me and Braden just saw a nice ruffled grouse. We're gonna see if we can get him. Braden's turn to shoot. Not really it's mine, but you know, I'm injured. He's back. No, he's big. He's back farther. Like,
Was he?
yeah. Look, he's right there. See him?
Yeah. Good.
Yep. Got him. What did you get, Braden?
Ruffy.
Ruffled grouse.
I'll get another challenge, because you never know.
You never knows with them roughies.
How much did I blow on apart for?
I don't know. He was a bit.
Not bad.
Yes, behind.
Big body bird, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice one. Young female.
Gray phase?
Yep.
Deadly.
I swear I only see gray phase in here, man.
And then is only red phase.
Yeah. Awesome. I was just saying, man, I'm done in Pinsbrook for grouse. Absolutely done.
You just got the words out.
Like, just had the words out of my mouth, and I go, Ruffy.
See this beautiful.
She propped up on the rock there. Oh, Matt, look. That's crazy. You can see where she was melting the snow.
Oh, yeah, a little.
Just from her body heat. They're beautiful. It actually gives off some heat, though. You pick some up, and they're just warm.
Yeah, no, but he's like
Kind of crazy. Awesome. It is 11:50. It's almost middle of the day. There's one Ruffy down. Just caught a glimpse of her out of the corner of my eye, sitting on the rock there. But yeah, you can tell it's not last year's bird, but this summer. You think? Yeah. Born in this summer, because the tail thing ain't that big yet. She's a big body, though. There's good meal there, 100% a good meal there. So yeah. Well, guys, I just thought about this here just now. So I'm going to clean the ruffed grouse there. And I figured I'd show you guys how to mount the tail. Just this part of the tail here, the fan. I have quite a few of them done, and they look really good. So, yeah, I've had a lot of questions on Facebook and Instagram, too, about how I do it. So, I might as well make a video and show you guys. So, yeah. Well, Matt wants me to clean it anyway for a bit of lure for his coyote snare. So, yeah, I might as well show you. So, you can pick them out individually, but that's not how I do it. It ain't a real good fan. It's all right, I guess. So, you're just going to grab it here, up from the butt, and you'll feel it's a little V right here. It all comes together. You'll feel it. There's feathers there, so I can't show you. You cut just below that. Cut where the meat is. On the bottom and on the top. It should come off. Just like that. Then you got your fan. And what I do is I pick all this off on the back, because nobody's going to be seeing the back, and it makes it easier to work with. And once you get all the feathers off there, don't do that. Once you get all the feathers off, all you're going to do is take a knife, and you're just going to scrape this meat. You're just going to scrape it off. Scrape as much off as you can. I'll probably do this better when I'm home. You're just going to scrape a lot of it off. Scrape as much off as you can. It doesn't seem like there's much that needs to come off on this guy. So I'll pick up the rest there when I get home, unless we see another grouse on the way, and I'll show you guys the rest of the process. There you go.
And leave it with just the meat.
We never saw any more grouse. Sucks, but is what it is. We're starting to think, because of this surprise cold front, I guess we've had, that that they're only moving in the afternoon and evening, which not starting to think. We know that's happening. So probably hit that spot again in evening soon to come. So yeah, I'll get to mounting this here tail, or getting a prep for mounting, and I've got 2 from the other day that are ready to be mounted. So I'll show you them, show you the process. So these 2 are from the other day. This is Colton's, and that's mine. Both female roughies, beautiful things, beautiful. There's one from today. So I'm just going to show you guys the process on how I dry it out. And I'm going to give those another day, still not completely dried out. So I won't be showing you the actual mounting, like putting it into a mount to put on your wall or whatever you want to do with it. But I'll show you the process, and I will show you a few that I have done, so you'll get the gist of it. And yeah, pretty much once you get them dried out and, you know, prep it, let your mind go crazy, do what you want with it. It's a million different things you can do with them. So I'll show you guys that there here now. Now I got my tripod in the house, but as you can see, some meat comes off that when I scrape it. So that's all you want us to do. You just want us to scrape this and get as much loose meat off as you can, both sides of it. Get as much off as you can so the salt only has to dry a little bit. That's pretty much it. Then after that, I'll show you the next step. You're just going to pour salt on it. Next step here is you're going to fan it out and you're going to pin it down. Now, thumbtacks work best, but they're in the house and I'm lazy, so I'm using screws. You can see what I got done there. That's it. Just pin it out, pin it down. And try to stay towards the bottom so it stays flared out as much as possible, because that's how you want it to dry. Yeah, so I got her pinned down. That's a nice one, actually. It's kind of a mix between a brown and a gray phase. More gray phase, obviously. 2 beautiful brown ones here. This one's on the verge of being like a red phase. It's pretty nice. Colton's is nice. Yeah, so I'll have 2 nice mounts here. 2 more for the year. And the next step is very simple. You just take some salt or borax. I have a buddy who uses borax. He said it works great. Just take it and you just want to coat it like all over in salt. Every bit of meat you can see, coat it in salt. Pack it on there. Make sure it's covered. And yeah. So that's it for now. You just do that much. I personally like to leave them like 3 days, let them dry out. You just brush the salt off and check, and you'll know. Like, I can't show you because you can't see when it's dried. It'll just feel dried. It'll be dried. You'll know. You will know. Trust me, you will know. And yeah, I'm going to head in the house now, and I'll show you some mounts I have done myself this year and past years, and give you kind of an idea on what you can do. Let your mind go crazy with it. You can do whatever.